Just because you get a lot of upvotes doesn't mean you're correct. Posting an opinion that the majority of a sub would agree with doesn't make you right. You pander to a group of people with your same ideologies, daring anyone to disagree knowing nobody will. It's the ultimate form of karma whoring. Number of upvotes don't matter and doesn't validate what you say. And with the number of downvotes you get also doesn't say you're always in the wrong. Depends on the sub, depends on the people. You might be right or you might be in an echo chamber. You are absolutely right. Take my downvote. Yeah, but it's good for the ego. It just depends on what sub you're on. Deleted. Same could be said for getting downvoted doesn't always mean you're wrong. Also Reddit karma is worthless anyway, so who cares? I think it's good to accept that no matter what you say, think, do, someone or many people will think differently. Opinions are subjective. They're merely thoughts on a topic, so people will disagree and that's okay too. And just because you are getting a lot of downvotes does not mean that you are wrong. Seriously, really wish this wasn't a thing. It shouldn't be about getting upvotes/downvotes or karma. It's so pointless and toxic. This site should be about purely expressing your thoughts/opinions/ideas etc. in a respectful manner. Some people agree and some disagree and can have healthy discussions in the comments. To quote a great man, "Why are you booing me? I'm right." The adultery subreddit in a nutshell. Reddit is a circle jerk website detached from real world. Especially on subs that agree with said opinion. You can say religion is for idiots on r/atheists and get tons of upvotes, while on any non-religious sub receive tons of downvotes. Same with trans men are real men, and trans women are real women, which will get you kicked off r/gender critical, and r/terficisler, and upvoted on any LGBTQN sub. So glad I'm hearing this. I was in the middle of a debate on this very subreddit yesterday and this one commenter got over 100 upvotes for advocating discrimination against men at concerts. Was so horrified to see all the upvotes she, or he, got, but I think the majority of her upvoters were actually guys to begin with, considering there were so many white knights replying to the commenter saying I'm a guy but I agree. You got lots of upvotes, which means you might be wrong, but if you're wrong, then that means that getting lots of upvotes makes you right. And you got lots of upvotes, so that makes your statement correct, which means that you are wrong again. So now we are stuck in an infinite paradox, unless your statement is correct regardless. So that means your opinion is the only possible opinion on this matter that can exist without destroying reality. Which makes it a popular opinion. Wrong sub, downvoting. I only upvote if it's actually an unpopular opinion. I don't care if it's right or not. Very true. Assuming you're correct because other people believe similarly is the bandwagon fallacy. https://yourlogicalfallacies.com/bandwagon, and if you are referring to noteworthy people who believe likewise, it is the appeal to authority fallacy. https://yourlogicalfallacies.com/appeal to authority. Knowing that others think similarly can give people a false sense of security that they're right about something. Of course, it's true that if you're the only one who thinks something or are in a small minority, you might want to think carefully about why you believe it. But the reverse is true. If you find yourself part of a majority of thinkers, you can drift without ever having your assumptions challenged. You might want to think carefully about why you side with the majority. I'm before this gets a lot of upvotes. Schrödinger's upvote. Yeah, OFC, it's the equivalent of posting a Confederate flag on a conservative subreddit. It doesn't make it morally right as it stands for slavery, not state rights. Still, you'll get many upvotes if you do that. Should I downvote this then? I honestly get so annoyed with the people who downvote people just because they don't agree with them. I only downvote reposts or people being rude, not if someone says something against what I believe. Just because your post gets removed, doesn't mean you're incorrect. I lost count of how many times I was stumped by upvotes/downvotes on my comments. Deep philosophical, well-articulated thought, 11 upvotes. Me talking about how I can fart in a can to make it echo, 233. 8M upvotes. 18k people just got played. This opinion isn't unpopular at all. WTF has the sub turned into? Oh, the irony. In this case, I'm downvoting you, because this is not an unpopular opinion, and the point of /r/unpopular opinions is to post unpopular opinions. My downvote doesn't mean you're wrong. The fact that you're wrong is just a coincidence. This is a fallacy called argumentum ad populum. Essentially, people agree with me, so I'm right. Anyone that says anything along those lines is not strengthening their argument, they are just appealing to the crowd and trying to shut their opponent up through mob rule. Source: I read a book once. Or the opposite. Downvotes means you're wrong. I fully agree with this, but unsure whether to upvote or downvote because of the point you just made. TBH, this applies for this sub. People always circle jerks opinions that are popular to an audience. Whether that being people agreeing on the same political or artistic opinions, for example, actual unpopular opinions or unpopular comments on popular opinions get downvoted and forgotten. Which makes the sub feels like a place for one-sided discussions. Up had a post that didn't get as many upvotes as they thought it should have. I don't want to be mean, but doesn't this also mean that you may or may not be correct? Face with hand over mouth, grinning face with sweat. Karma sluts are the backbone of Reddit. Thanks for sharing the clarity. Yeah, this really applies anywhere. If you post an unpopular opinion, let's say, on a Facebook post that is totally stupid and conspiracy, but everyone agrees with it except a few, you're basically sticking your hands in a hornet's nest. Obviously they get a lot of likes, but it really seems wrong not to look at another perspective at the very least. Wait. So does that mean this post isn't correct? Or is it correct? I posted my unpopular opinion on movies to get some good movie recommendations. The karma was a plus, but that movie list is changing my life.